Hi guys, welcome to the video. So today we'll take a look at another ranked game from the Scouring, and you can already see that this is gonna be something a little bit different because you can see that I'm playing orcs, which is just a race that I almost never play. I like to play humans more, both lore-wise and also by the mechanics. But this game I forgot to actually choose a race, and so I stayed random and it gave me orcs. And also there will be many other things that will make this game quite difficult. My opponent in this matchup is Hood Nation. He's also playing as orcs, and we are on the 3-player map. I'm in the top left corner, he's on the bottom. So let's just start it. Basically, what makes this game pretty unfortunate is that first of all I got a race that I don't really practice too much. Second of all, I was uploading a video on YouTube, so I had pretty bad ping and it was lagging a little bit. And pretty soon you will also see another problem that made this game like 10 times harder. But let's just see, we are starting the same build order as with humans. I'm going for logging camp and barracks. Some of you were asking me below the video where I made like the tutorial or guide for PvP, where I showed it with humans, my build order. I'm doing literally the same thing here with orcs. Yeah? I split three workers, not peasants, 3 workers for barracks, 3 for logging camp. The first one I produce is going to gold, and the other 2 I produce are going to build a farm here. That's basically everything still the same. I believe the farms are rotated 90 degrees, so we have to position the buildings a little bit different. You have a little bit different keybinds, but overall it's really similar. The only difference, like major one, would be munchers, but we don't really usually get to them in 1v1s. And now you will see the main problem here. Yeah, I'm finishing my farm here, and suddenly this favorite bug where the farm just disappears. So right now I lost all of my food. I lost 200 gold and 100 food, and I also had basically 3 peasants or 3 workers standing here AFK for like 1 minute. So right now we are starving heavily, we don't have any resources, and I'm trying to somehow recover from this. I still was taking it like, okay, it's really bad, we have wrong race, we are lagging, and now I got this bug, so it's really hard. But now, as you can see, I lost a second farm in a row. Now I was already pretty mad because obviously I didn't want to lose any rating, and now 2 farms got destroyed. It's 400 gold and 200 wood with like 2 minutes of AFK, 6 workers. Now I finally was able to set up at least 1 farm. But we are still in minus with our food, so we are starving here. We still don't have any resources, and we are just falling behind so much. Our opponent, of course, didn't have any of these problems, so he has 2 farms, fully working, already 4 archers, decent resources, nothing starving, producing constantly. So we have a huge disadvantage in the beginning here. I'm trying to set up the second farm now on a different position. Yeah, we can see these sand areas that were left there after the farms got deleted randomly, so we know that we shouldn't place it on these 2 positions, otherwise it will probably just disappear again. Even under these conditions I'm still taking 2 of my archers and going for some harassment here, or rather just to farm the neutral goblins there. Fortunately the 3rd and 4th farm didn't disappear, so now we are finally on some stabilized food, let's say around 0, so we are at least not starving anymore. But we lost so much here in the beginning that he's definitely way ahead. He's on 7 archers now, I think. I have 3, so not even half of that. And he probably also has more workers, maybe even more resources. We can check that. Yeah, he definitely has more workers and units. He's definitely spending way more food, and in terms of resources we are on a similar amount. Here I'm trying to micromanage my goblin archers again to not lose any of them. Maybe I'll lose this one, not sure, probably not. So first night is coming, we haven't even cleared the first camp. Fortunately, he decided to go for bandits, and he's also shooting them extremely ineffectively. There is maybe a small tip for you: if you want to kill bandits just with archers, you don't want to stand with all of them close like this, because then the arrows are falling from the top and you are dealing close to no damage. The problem is that if you stand far away you won't see them, but the solution to this is just bring 1 archer close to the tower to scout the bandits, and then bring the rest of them far away so they deal high damage. You can also position them from, I believe, this side, because the tower has like this shape where it's higher on this side where you can't see them from this side, but if you go from this side where I believe the swordsman would take a ladder to get on top of there, then from here you should hopefully see them even from far away. But even if you are from this side, you can still bring one archer there to scout it, rest of them a little bit more from afar to actually deal high damage. Because now he's still shooting this one bandit camp. I already cleared this. I'm coming here. I skipped these other camps because I didn't know if he's here. If he was here, I wanted to harass him as soon as possible because I know that I have a really big disadvantage because of the problems I had here in the beginning. So I really quickly had to head towards his base. He wasn't here, so we are continuing this way. Fortunately, he's still wasting his time here. I believe he still didn't kill a single bandit. One is on 50% HP, but he will be killing this forever if he plays like this. I've set up a third farm. We are making fourth farm now, even though we should have two more, but that's unfortunately not happening. He's even starving a little bit now, but he has lots of archers here. You can see he has a huge army. He actually gave up on attacking the outpost. Also retreated from his barracks, not sure why. But he should be safe when he has so many units. So I'm continuing this way, clearing another camp. I believe we skipped everything else, so we just destroyed this. Then we went as quickly as possible to this base, and now we are continuing here. I knew that he's down here now, so the natural expansion I would take is this one. He could possibly also take maybe this one in the back or even something in the front, but this was definitely also an option for him to take. So if he had an expansion there, he probably wouldn't have strong enough defense to actually repel my archers, so I could easily harass him there. But now we are coming towards this main base. At home I have really good defense, lots of archers on my barracks. We are going for forge because I knew that if I will be falling behind with archers, I need at least cannons to somehow catch up and be capable of actually fighting him. And now we are already starting our harassment of these workers. So I already killed one of them. Now I'm trying to kill the archers, but he's bringing more and more of them. There is also skeletons hitting me, so I will retreat a little bit, even though I have some nice levels there. We don't want to lose anything, so we'll just retreat, drag him out of his base. If he follows me with just few archers, I will turn around and kill him. If he comes with more units, then maybe his base will stay unprotected and he might lose some peasants to skeletons. So we just kite him away. He's not even following us, so this seems good. Here he's doing still the same mistake, so just wasting time, but obviously he's still leveling up the archers, yeah. It's okay for that, but if he actually wants to clear the outpost to gain some defensive position, then this is not the way to do it. But if he just wants to farm levels, yeah, that's of course okay. I just wouldn't really do it like this. I would rather go clear some bases or kill wolves, so I get rid of some harassment or gain some potential expansion options. This seems very ineffective way of farming experience. As you can see, basically the same levels as him. Also for kills you get gold, yeah, for this you don't really get anything, so I don't think this is too smart. And I'm actually not 100% sure how the experience works in this case. I actually think that maybe if you deal no damage, then the shot won't even give you experience, but I'm not 100% sure about this. Because if he would be farming for so long like this and all the shots actually counted, I think he would be already level 3. I think there is some limitation. Now we have the forge. We are bringing our first two cannons, lots of archers, of course also leveled up from the knight. For now he's making only archers still. Here I will just clear some walls, yeah, still as many natural enemies as I can. I'm still keeping my army in the back, so we can pressure him from both sides. Now he finally leveled up to level 3 actually, and he has double potion, so I mean decent army, but this definitely won't be enough. Yeah, I have way more units and also cannons, so even though it might seem like a good idea, potions are actually not that strong. He has definitely a lot of wood, not really spending it since he's not making cannons. He is doing some decent kills here, but now with the cannons he will have to retreat, and at the same time already bringing my second army to harass him at home. He actually smartly kept some archers there for defense, but that shouldn't be enough. So we are attacking here. Here just pushing him back with the cannons. Yeah, he killed lots of archers. I didn't micromanage it the best, but I just knew that with the cannons we are totally fine, and here I was winning, so I was also mainly focusing on this side because it was much easier for me to get some free kills in here. Maybe he lost like one archer. He lost like 6, so pretty easy. Now we'll pull him towards this side, immediately bringing this army again. And now, yeah, he has actually another army here, but that's protecting him against wolves, so we can't really use it now. I'm trying to drag him as far as possible. I think he will actually follow me. I didn't really expect that, so I will stop somewhere and then he'll probably kill me. But at the same time, he's not at home with his strongest army. He bought some potions now as well here, but we already have so many cannons ready. Yeah, I even made a warrior because I didn't have any wood, so I wanted to make at least some units. And now already I have the siege ability for my cannons, so some free kills here. Unfortunately the bandit is following me, but now he retreated, so that's good. Here I wasn't paying too much attention, so I actually ran into wolves. So we'll lose those units. But at least we slowed him down a little bit, and here you can see we basically cleared all of his archers at home, and now I can freely harass his economy. The only problem here are still the bandits that we didn't really deal with yet. We are producing still more and more units. Definitely enough food, and you can see that he's going for some harassment from the other side of the map. He's probably confident enough that he has so many level 3 archers with double potion that he will just clear my base when I have all of my units here. And I really have no defense at home. A few archers here actually. But overall I have fairly decent infrastructure. Still only one barracks, but this should definitely be able to repel that. Also there are some wolves at the way he's taking, so he's definitely getting some damage there, and I wasn't sure if he was gonna retreat or not, so I rather just went here. I was afraid that he will from here actually run on me from the back and start destroying my cannons, so I wanted to clear this. And now I saw that he's in my base, so I'm immediately gonna take my army and bring it to the enemy base. Of course, first we need to deal with these bandits. And at home I just placed some archers that I had here on my barracks. I didn't actually buy potions, I probably could have done it, but yeah, sorry for that. The main thing here is that we are producing cannons, which will be dealing lots of damage to these archers. I'm also using my workers to deal some extra damage, and we are just slowly taking him out. The most important thing is that I'm basically holding his strongest army in my base, while here I'm just accumulating some more cannons and also some archers to quickly deal with his defense, and then we just destroy his economy. I was pretty certain that he doesn't have expansion, because he wouldn't have so many units. So the only thing was that he can't destroy me with this, but to be honest he can't even destroy buildings with archers, so I wouldn't lose anyways. I will send one barracks here so I could potentially escape here and create a new expansion, and I will always destroy his barracks or buildings overall, because I have cannons. I can actually attack buildings, while his archers of course can't do that. But you can see even level 3 archers with full potions and decent amount of them is just not enough to deal with defense of cannons on barracks. You can't really deal with that. Also have some archers there constantly producing and making new workers now. Attack is looking really good. At home we can also bring all of the workers from farms to our gold, not all of them, but reduce it, so we have only one on each farm, or at least 2, just not 3, because we have some extra food. So now as you can see, now it dropped a little bit. I try to stabilize it approximately balanced. I have still 200 food in stock, so we don't have to worry about it too much, and we just redistribute it, so we have some better gold income. Here I used my cannons basically on melee range with the siege ability to take out the workers who are rushing on my cannons. We have similar amount of archers as him, but we have so many cannons here prepared. He doesn't have any more units in my base, so eventually he just surrenders. And after 13 minutes we managed to win this crazy game, where, as a reminder, I lost 2 farms in the beginning, which was totally crazy. Also we had the likes and playing for orcs, which I don't practice at all. But it worked out, so let's take a look on the stats. We actually had a little bit more gold, I had a little bit more wood. We had a little bit more units trained, still a little bit more kills, but it was pretty much balanced kill ratio. Definitely way worse than what I usually play with. And we also had a little bit more buildings and way more neutral kills, because we are clearing some camps around the map. He just went straight for my base with that second army. Outside of that he was doing everything at home, and he was mostly hitting the bandits, which were not giving him any kills, so just less resources overall. Even though he mined more gold, I think I might have had even more gold overall, thanks to the kills, but I'm not sure, maybe not. Yeah, he is actually quite big of an advantage, but just poor army composition choice from him. Archers with potions just won't really work against cannons. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, hopefully learned something, even though this wasn't the perfect example game, but I was also glad that I can show at least one game with orcs. Maybe I will make more games with orcs, but I don't really like to play it in ranked, so maybe rather just some custom games, even 1v1 custom games, but in ranked I like to take it a little bit more seriously, and since I mostly practice humans, I want to continue playing humans. If they add any more races in the future, we will see what changes there. Also, once they add more units, maybe I will decide to swap, but for now I definitely prefer humans, so I will stick with them. So if you have any more questions regarding the strategies, build orders or whatever, definitely let me know in the comments, or if you have any ideas for what I could make, if you want to see some specific games or anything, definitely also let me know and I will see what I can do for you. So yeah, take care guys.